Всем привет! Привет! Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who watched this recorded video. Last week we looked at Russian test, and today I want to continue this work. Today I prepared a little bit easier test for you. So if you study Russian at least for a couple of weeks, 1-2 months, I think you should find yourself succeeding in this test. Today I'll speed up a little bit, maybe, because I'd like us to look at more questions. And let's start straight away with the first 5 questions. You can see that for each sentence we must choose «не» or «нет». So I'm just going to read correct answers and give a comment. But if you study Russian even a little bit, you should know the difference. So, я не писатель. У меня нет машины. Виктор уже год не был в театре. Здесь нет остановки автобуса. Олег не инженер. So let's look again for the sentences 1, 3 и 5. 1, 3 и 5 we need to use «не». Let's see why. Why is it so? Why do we use «не» for these sentences? Basically because we are saying not. I am not, he is not, and that he haven't been, не был. But for the sentences 2 and 4, we must use нет, because it's a construction у меня нет, I don't have. Or obviously у нее нет, у него нет. So if it's something I don't have, we must use нет just because this word is a part of the construction. We cannot ruin it. Next, let's look at the numbers 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. Here we must choose either хороший or хорошо. What's the difference? For every word we can make adjective and adverb. Хороший – хорошо. Красивый – красиво. Плохой – плохо. Быстрый – быстро. And so on. So basically you need to understand, is it an adjective, is it an adverb, and this way you'll pick the correct answer. So because first tasks in this test are not so difficult, I'm gonna go through them quicker, and later when it gets harder, I'll slow down and I'll wait for your answers. So let's have a look. 6. Маша говорит по-французски. Маша хорошо говорит по-французски. Этот журнал очень... Этот журнал очень хороший. Миша, да, я его знаю. Миша, да, я его хорошо знаю. Alright, the next one. Недавно, недалеко. Недавно, недалеко. Well, you have to know these words, otherwise you cannot complete this task. So, недавно, not long time ago. We have давно, недавно. Давно, it's a long time ago. Недавно, not long time ago or recently. Недавно. And the second one, normally my students know this word. Далеко, недалеко. Far, not far. So, недавно, it's about time, и недалеко, it's about distance. Let's have a look at the sentences. I'm going to read them. Я знаю Мишу. Я знаю Мишу недавно. Музей Льва Привет, Fabio. I'm glad guys, yeah, you can text me привет, where are you from, what's your name. I'm really happy to see your comments, to see your messages, to know that I'm not talking to the wall. It's really nice. Thank you so much. Alright, so 10. Музей Льва Толстого от Тулы. Тула – это город в России. Музей Льва Толстого недалеко от Тулы. В цирк идти совсем. Мы не опоздаем. Опоздать, it's a good word, but normally people don't know this. Опоздать means being late. Actually, сегодня я опоздала. Today I started late. So опоздать, let me text you, to be late. Normally we say it in the past, опоздал. Да? Извините, я опоздал. So, в цирк идти совсем недалеко, мы не опоздаем. И Жан приехал в Москву совсем. Жан приехал в Москву совсем недавно. So, Jean arrived to Moscow just recently. Совсем. You also see this word, совсем. It's like just or to. We use it before the adverb. Совсем скоро. Oh, actually, I can tell you that very soon I'm going to Russia. Совсем скоро я еду в Россию. Совсем... да. All right, let's look at number 13. So I guess here it's a little bit complex task. So if you know the answer, you can text in the chat. And I'll read the options for now. Он спортом. And we have the options. Учится, изучает, занимается. Учится, изучает, занимается. So which one would you answer here? How to say that somebody is doing sport? Учится, изучает, or занимается. Спасибо, спасибо. So while you texting your answer, I'll tell you that I work with students from all over the world, and also I work with other teachers. So the teachers who are not very experienced, they come to me and I teach them how to teach Russian. And so this week I got a new client. This lady, she lives in Argentina, but I didn't ask what town. I'll ask her. Fabio, what is your city? Какой город, где ты живешь? It just, if you live in the same town, it would be nice to get you guys together for some practice. So she has never done any single lessons yet, but she wants to start working as a teacher, I think online mostly, but it's always nice to get some practice offline. Okay, занимается. Привет, Лео, привет. Yeah, it's right. And when you answer for the test, you can just put letter A, B, or V. So it's quicker. But yes, the right answer is занимается. Okay, next questions, I think quite easy, so I'll just tell you quickly the answer. Посмотри, вот, наш, наша, наша школа. So школа is a feminine word, that's why obviously we must pick наша. I think you know this, guys. 15. Оля увидела Машу и спросила, сколько времени? Оля увидела Машу и спросила, сколько времени? Оля saw Masha and asked her, what time is it? So we need the word her. Ее. That's right. Good job. Ее, because ей it's also kind of her, but ей we use, for example, if we say ей 5 лет, ей 20 лет, or ей нравится, да? But in this case ее. И 16. Они ждут. Кто, кого, кому. Oh, this is a tough one. I don't like this topic. I think it's quite hard to get this topic. Okay, we need to ask, who are they waiting for? Who are they waiting for? Кто, I think you know this word. Кто is who, but here we need another one. Basically, we need to know ждать. We need to know what case goes after ждать. And after ждать, we need a dative case. And dative case is genitive case. And genitive case is кого. So you are correct. Кого они ждут. That's right. Okay, so now we move to the next. Кого. Yes, guys, you're right. Кого. 17. Я уже читал это, этой, эту книгу. Alright, so now we are going to have tasks about cases. So, bravo. If you guys know the cases, you're gonna go through this page without the mistakes. So let's see if you know the answer here. Это, этой, or эту. Which word? Эту, correct? Because, well, there is a bit of a hint. We have книгу, and basically the same thing goes эту. Эту книгу. That's right. 18. Конечно, Володя пойдет гулять с нас, нам, нами. This is an instrumental case, because instrumental case goes after s. And you need to know how to say with us. With us. Нами. Perfect. Супер. Браво. Молодцы. Отлично. Правильно. 19. Жан приехал из Франция, Франции, Францию. So after is, we must use genitive case. That's right, genitive. You need to know this phrase because you need to know how to say about your country. Well, many countries end on «ия», like Россия. Yeah, Россия, Франция, Italia. And if it ends on «ия», we must change it for «ии». So basically it will be, in this case, из Франции, and then with other countries, из России, из Италии, из Испании. But if your country doesn't end on «ия», you just need to use genitive, so it's Аргентины, и for feminine genitive. 20. Посмотри, это новый, новая, новое. Okay, well, this is quite easy. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Франции, that's correct. It's Франция. Okay, guys, you corrected it. Fine. So the next one. Новый, новая, новое. Okay, that's pretty simple. You can see здание. It's a neutral word. And we must use the ending of the neutral новое. Новое здание. I think you got it. 21. Борис купил швейцарские шоколад, сувенир, часы. шоколад, сувенир или часы. Okay, I guess we have a big hint here about швейцарские. It's really curious. The most students I have now, they are from Switzerland. Из Швейцарии. Из Швейцарии. So we know that it's часы. That's what they're famous for, часы. And also швейцарские is plural. And we need the plural word, which is only часы. Часы, да, отлично. Я хочу купить большую, большой сумку. Okay, it's very similar to number 17 that we've done before. Большую, да, so сумку ends on у, и большую must end on у, ту. Большую, да. Антон подарил младшему брату собаку. Actually, here it works the same logic, strangely enough. Брату ends on u, and our answer also has to end on u, so it will be младшему. Младшему, да, it's a dative case. Миша работает журналистом, журналисту. Okay, that can be a bit tricky. So which one do you think it is? 24. 24. Журналистом. Да, молодец. So when we talk about profession, we must use instrumental case. So, for example, I say я работаю учителем. Ем are the endings. Or you can just say я журналист, я учитель, я шофер, я полицейский. So to make it easy in speaking, you can use just a simple construction. 25. Антон мой друг, он родился в Петербурге. So that's I guess that's one of the first rules I teach my students. So if you study by yourself, I hope this question is easy for you. В Петербурге, that's correct, prepositional case. Okay, so let's look at the next. Okay, here it will be mostly cases too. If you know the cases well, you shouldn't have any problems. Сейчас он занимается. Okay, we are missing the first option, but okay, we have бизнесу or бизнесом. Занимается means engaged in. Yeah, бизнесом, just like работает. So, for example, я занимаюсь русским языком. Я занимаюсь танцами. Да. Окей. Мы 27. Мы поздравили преподавателем с праздником. We congratulated somebody on a particular occasion, on a holiday. Which one would you choose? Поздравили кого? So I'll tell you about dative, how to recognize it. Dative case, it's mostly when we do something for somebody. It's a very generous case. At least that's how I teach it to my students. It's the most generous case. Because in dative, we use such verbs as to present, to give, to call, to message. And поздравить, congratulations, поздравляю. it's one of those verbs. Поздравили кого? 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 Yeah, I guess I confused you on this one. Well, dative is still a generous case, but after поздравить we use genitive. Sorry, guys. I know it if I speak, but if I analyze it, I got a bit behind. So, поздравили кого? Кого? Genitive case, not dative. Yes, you're right. The answer are преподавателя. Так, окей. 28. Кремль находится в центре города, в городе, городом. When you do these tasks, you need to ask yourself 2 questions. First question, what case is it? And the second question, what ending fits that case? So here we have a possessiveness in the center of the city. And possessiveness is a genitive case. So you're right, в центре города. Да, в центре города. Alright, 29. Я не знал, что Оля стала А. Артистка, Б. Артисткой, В. Артистку. I didn't know that Оля became I'm just quickly texting that these words we already seen работать, some profession, заниматься, some activity, стать, somebody. We must use instrumental case, so it's артисткой. Good job. 30. Раньше здесь не было А. Остановку, Б. На остановке, В. Остановки. So if we use the phrase I don't have, I didn't have, there was no, then we have to use genitive. Здесь, раньше здесь не было чего? Остановки. Хорошо. So I'm quite curious, what is more difficult for you, to understand the case or to remember the ending? If you want to share with me in the comments which question is harder, let me know. Just quite interesting where people stumble exactly. Окей, 31. Наташа уже давно интересуется А. Искусство, Б. Искусству, В. Искусством. Here we must use this rule. Работать, заниматься, стать и интересоваться. Интересуется, it's the verb of the same group. Искусством, да. But I'll tell you something. In my student books, I also have this topic, интересоваться. But when Russian people speak, normally they don't say it. It sounds too academic. in speaking, just in conversation, people normally say «мне интересно». Мне интересна музыка, мне не интересно кино, мне интересно искусство. So I recommend you to use «мне интересно» in speaking. First of all, it's easier than интересуется instrumental case. And second of all, it just like it's how people speak. Just like мне нравится, we say мне интересно. Мне интересно играть в видеоигры. Мне интересно плавать. Мне интересно читать. Окей. 32. Летом мы поедем на озеро, на озере, озером. Oh, that's a tricky one. That's where most people make mistakes. So I'll wait for your response and be back with you in a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. На озеро. And also we have a response. На озеро. Right. That's right. Летом мы поедем на озеро. Это правильно, потому что это... if we use the verb of the movement, I go to, then we use not prepositional case, but accusative. Yes. Yes, that's right. Accusative. 33. Как зовут этого студента, этому студенту, этим студентам? Which one is correct here? Да, спасибо. Итак, 33. Какой правильный ответ? Этого студента. Правильно. И 34. Баня теперь находится новому зданию, на новое здание, в новом здании. Okay, the last one. The last one, guys. Which one would you choose? Sorry, not баня, but банк. I thought it's баня, but it's банк. В новом здании. Хорошо, правильно. Okay, so let me just tell you a few sentences in Russian. Prepositional case. Good job, guys. I'm happy you know. It's basics, but it takes quite a lot of time to drill these basics. So good job if you've done it. I have an idea of making a little book about cases. Actually, I've got a draft, but I still cannot fully realize it. So I just want to make each case as a little character. For example, prepositional case would be businessman. So he always goes somewhere. В кино, на конференции, он в ресторане, он в кафе, he's always somewhere. That's why I want to make him really, really busy. So if you ask where is he, где он, you have to use prepositional case to say он на работе, он на встрече. Then their instrumental case. I still have doubts about. But accusative case, I want to make it a girl. So prepositional case, it's a man, but accusative case, I want to make it like a girl character, and she's gonna be a singer, because in accusative case we always have the letter U, слушать музыку, читать книгу. So I really want to emphasize this U, so it would be easier to remember. And then, like I told you today, dative is very generous case. So I want to make him maybe slightly overweight, but very, very kind. So people would remember quicker that such words as give, present, it's attached to dative case. Yes, so that's the idea I'm thinking about, but I don't know, just haven't done it yet. Thank you. I like it too. Okay, I'll tell you a few sentences in Russian and we will finish today. I'll tell you what I have in my room, I guess, so you'll definitely understand. У меня есть цветок, он зеленый, но не настоящий, не реальный цветок, он искусственный. Еще у меня есть 2 телефона. Один телефон я использую в Европе, и один телефон я использую в России. Тут у меня есть русские банки, а тут у меня нет русские банки. Еще у меня есть блокнот. Это мой блокнот. Тут у меня есть расписание уроков. Понедельник, вторник, среда, четверг, пятница, суббота, воскресенье. Я вижу, сколько у меня уроков, когда у меня уроки, сколько у меня работы, когда у меня работа. Эта книга, я уже читала ее. Сейчас мой парень читает ее. На улице был дождь, и я взяла эту книгу с балкона. Это мой микрофон. Мне он очень нравится, и я люблю петь с этим микрофоном дома. Еще у меня есть сок. Это черничный сок. А сейчас жарко, поэтому надо много пить. Что еще? У меня есть паспорт. Это русский паспорт. Мне он очень нужен, потому что я еду в Россию в пятницу. В пятницу я еду в Россию. Сначала в Стамбул, потом в Москву, потом в Череповец, где живут мои родители, потом в Питер, где живет моя сестра. Еще у меня есть карточка в библиотеку. Я люблю читать книги. Библиотека. И еще у меня есть флешка. Она выглядит как фотоаппарат, но это флешка. Тут мои фотографии и видео. Что еще? Я не знаю, почему у меня есть вилка в моем рабочем столе. Вилка и нож. И еще у меня есть моя любимая картина. Моя мотивационная картина. И еще у меня есть карта Монтенегро. Это маленькая страна, но мне нравится путешествовать. Да. И еще. So actually, if you notice, I use a lot и еще. Many people use также also, but in speaking, Russian people say еще a lot. Да, so еще is a way to go. И еще у меня есть, well, I don't know if I can show you, but I have my suitcase there. Мой чемодан, потому что я скоро еду в Россию. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining today. I really love chatting with you. I would stay longer, but actually очень жарко, and I worked all day. So if you want to meet for a trial free lesson, you can email me. I think you can find my email under each video. My pleasure. Thank you, Leo. Or I'll just provide it here as well, because I'm going to be in Russia for a month, and it's to be honest, it's a pain in the ass to use a VPN to upload videos in Russia. Now, this week, unfortunately, even WhatsApp and Telegram doesn't work anymore in Russia. It's really, really sad. Video calls don't work anymore. So that's why I'm not sure if we'll post much next month, but we'll make lots of content. Me and Uля, we already decided to meet. But if you want to ask a question or sign up for a lesson, you can always email me, and I'll definitely see your email. Thank you so much for your messages. Makes me so happy. Yes, say hello to the Russian people. I'll definitely will. And I think I'll have more motivation to make videos when I'm in my room in Russia. It will be impossible to go live because of all the banned stuff. But don't forget the channel. Don't forget us. Keep in touch. You can sign up for the Patreon if you always wanted to improve your comprehensive skills. It's quite a lot of materials there for that. And thank you so much. We are preparing lots of shorts for you. While I'll be away, there will be vocabulary shorts for every day for you to learn new words, practice them. And if you have some Russian people around you, don't be afraid, go talk to them, and it's gonna be cool. Окей, спасибо большое, пока-пока, всем пока.